Hey everyone, Jerry here, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Now, just like with Fallout and OpenTTD, this is a rather old game from the 90s, but it's one that I spent a lot of time during my childhood playing. I absolutely love the game. I recently bought it on sale again on goodoldgames.com and figured, hey, why not do a Let's Play on it, because, well, it's a fun game and a lot of people today don't really know it, so that kind of puts it in a niche. Along with OpenTTD and Fallout that I've kind of been enjoying. And there's a volume mixer right there. Sorry about that. Anyway, all it hit was the exit button. To get started with this, I believe that we will go with one of these scenarios here, because since if we don't have a goal to work towards, I'm just afraid I'm gonna spend a lot of time doing absolutely nothing in one of these custom parks. So we're gonna go with one of these which has a goal to it. Now there are a lot of different ones here, and each of them has like some pre-built themes to it and such. I generally do like the many of these which has like a certain goal, get a bunch of guests, park value, that sort of thing. A lot of these goals are actually pretty easy to achieve, so it gives a kind of natural progression and end to a season of a series, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just get started on one of these things. Now the one let's see, what do we want to do? This one is kind of interesting, but it doesn't really show off the main game too much, as you build your rides to attract people to the stalls and not as much build rides for the sake of rides. So, Dusty Greens, Highway Junction in the desert. Monthly ticket income from ride for at least 5,000. Yeah, let's go with this one, Dusty Greens. And then get started. So, we have this highway intersection here, where we have permission to build across, I guess, and we can expand over here. There's a bit of park already built. We have the entrance everywhere, apparently. There's plenty of space to expand the park. And the park is already started, actually. We have a... What kind of ride is this? Mini golf? Mini golf courses are just the worst for making money, like, because they take so long to complete, so you can only have a certain amount of people in here at a time. And they just never make any money, so that's... I'm utterly stunned at why there has to be one of these. But whatever. Let us just fill the area around it with a bunch of other rides that'll make us money. Over here we have even more mini golf. That's also not gonna make us any money at all, so I really don't see why they're there. But they look nice, and you can just like reuse the scenery by having other rides pass by it, and the guests will still enjoy the scenery. Now these dirt paths I'm not a big fan of, so I'm probably gonna replace those at one point. But for now, let's have a look. We have mechanic, we have a handyman, no security guards, but I don't think that's a big problem right now. Okay, let's see, we have a monorail cycles. We can do a hitch maze, vintage cars. Oh, we have a good bunch of roller coasters that we can use, that's nice. And we have a nice bit of thrill rides. Okay, that's a good start at least. Now, this area here kind of lends itself to a big roller coaster like right here or something, and then it just goes around wildly on the road. But I don't think we have the permissions for that yet, so let us go with some of these more stationary rides and plump them in where we can actually fit them properly. We also have some water rides, that's pretty good. So yeah, let's get started on some stuff. I don't think we have any stalls either. Nope. But I guess that's part of what we can use the scenery from these little silly mini golf courses for. Just tearing them down I think would be a bit premature. So let's get something like the twist here. Now since it's been a while since I've played this game properly, I'm probably gonna be making a lot of mistakes. If you do spot any sort of big mistakes I'm making, then please by all means tell me. But other than that, then yeah, just sit back and enjoy the show. As always, comments are much appreciated, and if you guys realize that hey, something would be awesome to add to this park, then by all means please tell me. Yeah, I think that fits in better there. And for this one, let's go with the same theme, like have a different theme in each of these little corners here. I think that could be pretty cool. So wooden entrance is over here. Let us get a queue path. I want to make it green. There we go. The twist that people don't really know a lot about, so let's start testing it while we set up this stuff. 9 rotations, I guess you want people to get something for their money and get properly nauseous. It's, to be honest, it's not that exciting or nausea rating. Nausea and it's fine. How much do we charge for mini golf? $2? I guess we can set this one to like 140. And I guess admission price is free. It doesn't make sense to have both admission and ride cost. So yeah, let's open this and twist. This is gonna be the corner twist because it's in the corner. I am not too creative with the park ride names. In terms of scenery, let's see. Ooh, we actually have access to a lot of stuff here. We have mine. We have the pagoda. That's nice. Spooky. Mechanical. Wild West. I guess we can have a TP standing there. And a totem pole. Just kind of announcing to people that we have something here. Litter bins. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. And some litter bins on the road. Okay. Let us quickly put a small flower bed here in front as well. Just because Native Americans like flowers. We do have people starting to queue for it. Are people thinking it's too expensive? Really good value? No? I'm quite happy with it. Okay, so that's a start at least. We need something a bit more thrilling than this as well. So I'm guessing we can just kind of, if we just mirror it here, then we can get an entryway there, at the exit there. And then we can start filling up some space here with some fantastic rides. And want the green one as well. And let's get another flower bed. No, actually, we won't have a flower bed there. Instead, we'll have a... Can't fit in any of these. So we'll have some... Yeah, let's put some gallows here. Kind of signaling that this is some intense stuff. And while we rename it Top Spin, we have the corner twist, and then we have the... I don't know. We have the rotorator. That's what we're gonna call it. And £2 Open that son of a bitch. Now, since we don't have any stalls anywhere, let us start working on that. I think we can make like a nice stall area here, just across from these. So let's go with that. In terms of stall area, I kind of want a different path for that. And for some reason, I also kind of want to elevate it. So let's go with this. So if we make something like this, and then we have these stalls around the edges up here, and then we have a nice big area for that. Stalls are of course in here in the rides section, which doesn't make any sense at all, but that's how it is. Oh, and we actually have a lot of stalls ready for us. Okay, that's pretty good. I'd say we want some food primarily first of all, because people are gonna get hungry. So if you put a burger joint there. Again, I'm not too fond of or too happy about naming or having to name every single stall. So we're just gonna go with... did I turn that one wrong? I did. Good thing I can manage to sell it again. Okay, so let's see if we put that here. Then we have basic food and drink. Now we also want... guests can't get to the entrance of Burger Bar 1. Sure they can. Unless I fucked up somehow. Oh, fuck, I did. Demolish. Demolish. Oh, that cost me a bit of money. Okay. Let's move so we can actually see the back of this and then place them properly. There we go. Drink stall. Open. And Burger Bar. There we go. Open. Now, as I was gonna mention in my tangent here, we also want a information kiosk, and we want this to be rather central as well. So we put that over here, and open that, and then we want a cash machine. Now we also need some toilets and such, but I don't think we want those up in the food court, because that's just unsavory. So instead we'll put them over here next to the right here. And we shall have the same path here. I'll put one more in case we need one more toilet over here, but I think it's better to spread those around a bit. Now, I totally forgot about moving or changing this one into the wood entrance as well. There we go, that's done. And with the food court here, we need some litter bins up there. And we need some benches as well, so let's put some litter bins there. And have some benches out here in the corners. We also need some lampposts, so let's go with that. Now, do we have any big signs that we can like place? We have this one. That's how big is this? Why do I keep mini golf? That's pretty good, actually having a sign there. Now we just need to remove that. Let's just quickly check it's placed correctly. Yeah, it is. Now, sign. There we go. So let's call it this. Yeah, let's just call it the food court. That's a decent name. It kind of tells people that okay, here there be food. And because that scaffolding isn't too fancy to look at, let's see if we have some pretty walls in here somewhere we can hide it behind. Something that fits with the rest of the theme here, so we need some wooden walls, I'd say. Do we have anything that even resembles wood? No, but we do have this basic wall which we can paint. See if we can make some stuff a bit more brown. Nope, we can't paint this wall at all, but we can paint this one. Okay, so we go with decorating like this. That's gonna hide the scaffolding nicely at least. We're gonna go with this, I think. Then we can still place the stalls and such. And that actually goes for the outside of the park here as well. We should probably have done this instead. Remove this, and there we go. There we go, nicely. So there's plenty of room for stalls now. It's all hidden nicely away. At least all the construction work and the whole raised thing. I just kind of like that. Now, color scheme on these guys is absolutely horrible, but Spiral Roller Coaster nice. I don't think there's a reason to change it for now. Let's instead make a reason for people to go over here. What do people say about this mini golf here? Something way more thrilling. I think we can accommodate that. Swinging inverter ship. That'd be pretty fun to actually have it like right in the middle of the mini golf court. it would just be the issue of having the entrance and such facing something. And actually able to get out. But I think we can... can we achieve this? Let's try it. We want to see from this side here. So we have the entrance. And we have the exit. Okay, we want to put the exit path first. So we want to go straight up. Nope. And we can't go up either there. Okay, we might need to let us just quickly remove the entrance for this one. That should give us enough space at least. Remove that and open it again. And then we'll try this once more. There we go, that's enough. It also contributes a bit to the scenery. And for this one, let's go like this. Can we do this without disrupting anything? It appears that we can actually. Nice. Whoops, I did not mean to do that one. There we go. Now, this is the swinging inverter ship. I don't think there's any... there's swing mode, yeah, that's it. So we can't really change a lot to it. We can start testing it, of course, and we can set the price 180. Actually, it is pretty exciting. We can probably even set it higher. Let's go 2. And open it up. Now, we don't want it to call swinging inverter ship. Instead, we'll have it called the... like, it's in the middle of a golf course here. So let's call it... I don't know. We have some pyramids, we have some other trees, and some kind of Egyptian themed stuff, maybe. Let's call it Wild River Roller. The Wild River Roller. Yeah. Sure. And then we'll see if people actually queue up for it. One guy does. Excellent. We have one guy who wants it. Now all these people up here, are they just walking around randomly? We are kind of missing a handyman. Where is he? Go clean up the puke. Let's see. Guest rating for the park is pretty damn high. We have queues for everything. What do people actually think? Need to go to the bathroom. Good value. Good value, good value. Okay, people generally think we're providing good value for the money. Mini golf, this thing is just horrible. It's like there's gonna be so much queue, and even with the admission price. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of mini golf courses. They just take too long for what they provide. Way too long. I'm tempted to actually destroy this and just replace it with one of these gentle thrill rides. Not thrill rides, but gentle rides that kind of make you go around in cars and such. And just basically keep the same layout, but have it cars instead. Yeah, I think we're going to do that in the next episode. But for now, let us just... I think I might actually do the same with this mini golf here, because it's just not worth having them here. Like, they're not doing a good job of attracting people. They're not really... They're just occupying a lot of people. They're just there. Let's instead build a... Let's see, we have toilets over there. That's pretty good. We have first aid machines. We don't need those. Since we're in a desert, we need somewhere to sell sunglasses. So let us just quickly rotate the camera so we can actually make sure that we place this one so people can access it. And then we're gonna place it right there. Sunglasses, and they're gonna be a bit more expensive. There we go. Sunglasses. That's just what people need. We also need some music over here, I feel like. Let's get the rotorator here to play some stuff. And we want it to play... what do we want us to play actually? Wild West. There's kind of a Wild West theme going over here. And over here instead we have the Egyptian theme, even though we don't have any... Oh, actually we do have Egyptians. Nice. That's a big ass pyramid. But that also gives us the option of like doing some stuff with the pyramid here. We can even change the terrain and such to be sand. That'll be nice. We have the... let's see, what do we actually have of Dylan rides? We have the monorail cycles and we have the vintage cars. I think we're gonna go with the vintage cars over here in these paths here. And just riding around Wild West. And that's gonna be good. Until next time, I'm Jerry and this has been RollerCoaster Tycoon 2.